and it just sounded massive and intense and like her voice was on fire. Hey everybody, how's it going? We've got somewhat of a double header going on today. Lots of music videos coming out at the same time, and my reaction to Ice Cream Cake by Red Velvet is over in the studio rendering as we speak. But I just wanted you guys to be aware I'm out in my secondary workspace. I do have good speakers here so I can listen accurately. And we're going to check out I Am a Woman Too by Minah. And I've been looking forward to this for a really long time. I didn't know if they were going to have a solo debut or maybe like a duo subunit. But as far as something else coming from Girls' Day, I'm a big fan of them, so I was really looking forward to anything we might get. And it turns out that it's a Minah solo first, so let's jump right in and check out this music video. She shapes notes. It's really cool how she like sticks on notes like a laser. Press release and I was under the impression that this was supposed to be a really like upbeat dance track. This isn't really an upbeat dance track, at least to me. It's kind of a slow jam a little bit. Maybe it was mistranslated or something, I don't know. But I definitely remember reading that in some sort of press release. Come on. Really cool backing track. They got some good bass playing going on. Really groovy, really funky. Yeah, listen to that bass. Took off after that last transition. I'm digging this more. Oh, it ends kind of quickly. I thought it might go on a little bit longer. But yeah, I really like this song. The backing band, although it's mixed a little bit quieter than I would have liked, is really, really grooving. They got a really cool thing going on, especially the bass line. And yeah, just nice little touches like that piano solo. And the thing that I've always liked best about Minah is her ability to like belt a note and just the tone of her voice when it's just hitting that note, and she can stay on notes like a laser beam and just, you know, sustain them out for so long. That was really apparent in Female President, and they even added like a little bit of grit and distortion on top of what her vocal cords were already doing, and it just sounded massive and intense, and like her voice was on fire. And we got to hear a little bit of that in this song, not quite as much as I would have liked because it is kind of a slow jam. It's a little bit restrained, but towards the end we finally got to hear her doing that, and that's one of my favorite things that she does, so I'm glad they were able to include that. As far as the song goes, I am positive that I read some sort of press release stating that this was going to be like a really upbeat, happy dance track. And it wasn't exactly a ballad, but it was definitely more of like a slow jam, not really what I would call like an upbeat dance track. So I don't know if I read something wrong or it was mistranslated or who knows what happened, but this is definitely not what I was expecting. And although I like this song, I think something a little more intense and maybe that featured her vocals or let her belt a little more might have been a little more appealing to fans. But you know, there's nothing wrong with a nice slow groove every now and then, and maybe this is the kind of music she likes and she helped pick it out. So there's nothing wrong with this song and I did enjoy it. Alright, so let's go back through and analyze this song, and I'll try to point out all the little things that I noticed. Here we go. The set was kind of cool, the music video, I thought it was pretty cool. She looked great. Kind of jumps right into the first verse, not really an intro. Good rhythm guitar, very subtle.
Damn, I feel you, girl.
I keep noticing this male voice that's kind of going back and forth with her, and I'm not sure who that is. I wish they would have showed them in the video, or at least had like an actor or dancer kind of showing that back and forth mirrored from the song to the video. There's just kind of a little out of place because you never see who it actually is. Again, listen for the backing band, especially the bass. Some really tasty playing going on. And she has a very characteristic sounding voice, like you know when you're hearing her sing. Not a lot of people have that. It's a really cool and unique thing to have.
That's right.
See, again, there's that male voice going back and forth, kind of a call and response thing. But you're only seeing the call, you're not seeing the response in the video. See a lot of back and forth. This is actually really restrained for her vocals. I look at Minah as a real power singer, and this kind of song is showing a lot of restraint, showing that she can do a lot of different things with her voice. It takes off a little bit here though, I like this. The backing track picks up, the vocals pick up. That transition was a little weird for me. Not sure if I loved it, but I like what they do after they get there. A little piano riff, some cool effects going on. And we get a little bit of those characteristic belting vocals that are like laser, sound like her vocal cords are on fire, they're just sizzling. We didn't get a lot of it, but we got a little bit of it, so I'm glad those were in there. The other thing that's really cool, here she's singing sort of the same parts that have been repeated from other parts of the song, but towards the end you can tell she's pushing her voice a little bit. She has so much dynamic range. Hear how she's singing? It's not as breathy, it's more direct. And she does that throughout the entire song. It kind of builds, 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 and builds. So it's just adding interest, and each time they go through the next verse or in the next chorus, it's building on itself, and it's giving you more and more each time, which is one of those attention to detail things, and I really think it helps keep people's interest as well as making the song more musically rich. So really cool to see that. Overall, I like the song. It was kind of a nice slow to medium tempo jam. The session musicians playing on it and the arrangement were definitely grooving well together, and Minah's vocals were great as usual. As I said before, I would have liked to hear a little bit more of her belting because I think that's the range of her voice that's really unique and really cool, but at least we did get to hear a little bit of it towards the end of the song, and it was cool to hear her doing something a little different with her voice and showing some restraint, showing that she can sing dynamically, and showing that she does have a kind of soft and lyrical part to her voice too. So what did you guys think? Would you have preferred Minah singing a really loud, belty song that was a little more upbeat and intense, or did you like this kind of groovy song that showed the softer side of her voice more? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction/review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing this video all over the place really helps us out, and I'll see you guys next time.